guys, welcome to another episode of On His Majesty's Brick Service. Now today I'm back with another episode of Let's Get Building, and I thought after last week's UCS set, what better set to do today than a present I got for Christmas from my parents. So today's set is this one. It is the Executor Super Star Destroyer, set number 75356. It contains 630 pieces and was released last year in 2023. This is part of the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi set. I believe they described this as a midi scale, but all the same, I think it'll be really fun to build, and I'm really excited to have this alongside the UCS Super Star Destroyer, and I think that might be the subject of next week's video, comparing the two. But anyway, for now, let's jump down to the workbench and let's get building. Alright guys, so here we have the Executor Super Star Destroyer box. As I said in the intro, it's set number 75356. And what you'll notice is it's that really eye-catching sort of black 18 plus style box, and I'm not sure whether it is necessarily an 18 plus set in terms of the difficulty of it, but that's what Lego seem to be doing in terms of the marketing. Now if we just spin it over, we get some more images. We've got a couple of images of the set itself and one of the Superstar Destroyer from Return of the Jedi just after it's been hit in the bridge and it is going down. We've also got the measurements, and this is going to be certainly a lot smaller in size than the UCS set. So without further ado, I'm going to crack this open and yeah, let's jump into the time lapse. Alright guys, so here we have the Executor Super Star Destroyer MIDI scale set from Lego, and I have to say I'm quite impressed with it. It is much smaller, it is much quicker to build. It's probably taken me about an hour to build, and the detailing didn't drive me mad on this one, I will say that. Really nice. I like the fact that they've taken some of the sort of ideas and techniques of how to build this. So for example, these side panels very much attach onto some pieces very similar to the way it does in the UCS set. So really impressed with that. I also like the fact they've got the Star Destroyers. They've got two, so I'll just spin it round. There's one on either side, and I like their placement. They're clearly like escort escort Star Destroyers. Really looks cool. I haven't got the right angle on the camera, but if I just lift it up, you can see the engines on the back, which again are really cool as well. So very impressive job. The stand itself is also quite cool. I wasn't quite sure what to expect when I sort of opened it up, and the way they built it is quite clever. What I will say is it comes with this 40th Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary piece, which is printed. What would have been nice is if they'd done a snot brick to replace one of the ones on the base, so you could just clip it on. Instead it's loose, so I might look at purchasing a piece and just modifying it slightly. But otherwise, it's a pretty cool stand. I think this is a really nice model or set, because ultimately it's more affordable than a UCS set. It takes up far less space, and it will be a lot easier to display this than the UCS set. So definitely, if you're you want the Super Star Destroyer, but you're not going to be paying the prices of a second-hand Super Star Destroyer, UCS Super Star Destroyer, or you haven't got the space, so I would suggest that this is definitely the model for you. Really, really nice. What I will also say is it is noticeable when you do more modern sets, newer sets in the last 5 years, that there are far fewer pieces per step and per bag. So that Lego will do a lot more bags in a set, but keep the piece count per bag down, which is really, really nice, I think. Whereas with the UCS set, I had just 7 bags, but that was 3,100 pieces, 3,100 and odd pieces spread across 7 bags. So there was a lot of pieces per bag, which meant each bag took a lot of time. Between an hour and 2 hours each, whereas this was more like sort of 10-15 minutes per bag, which is far more achievable, and does mean that if you want to stop and put it down and come back to it, you've got some really nice stopping points. So guys, that's it really for this review. I will say this is a really, really nice model. There was a piece, and I don't think it pulls off, but just underneath one of these bits, they use some round 1x1 plate studs, and sort of put one on top of the other, and the color combinations clearly made it look like the bounty hunters around, which is a nice little nod to when the bounty hunters meet up on the Super Star Destroyer in Empire Strikes Back. So I did think that was a really nice touch, and nearly forgot about that. But needless to say, I remembered. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, do please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, do hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.